You know what? Sometimes it just feels good to walk out of a theater and just be like, you know what? I like that movie. I liked it. That was this movie. So The Amateur is the newest thriller movie that's coming out next Friday to kick off the month of April, and it stars Rami, Malek, and Laurence Fishburne. And I gotta say, guys, I had a pretty good time with this movie. Finally. I'm just saying, it finally feels good to walk out of a theater and just be like, you know what, I like the movie. I want to like movies. I want to like them. This movie I like, but is the movie good? Pretty serviceable action movie. The closest thing we're going to get to Saw X or 11. Saw 11. For real though, from the moment this movie started to the way the movie ended, I was just engaged and locked into this movie. I really felt for the character, and I really liked the death traps he was putting people in and shit. So I got my Saw fix a little bit, but at the end of the day, this is a revenge tale, but it's like a smart revenge tale. Like what happens when the government just decides to, you know what, we're not gonna help you out because we're corrupt too. And it's just someone's just like, you know what, gotta take the law into my own hands. So The Amateur, I could definitely say, is a really good thriller movie. It's one of those thriller movies that feel like it's coming straight to Apple TV or something. It's gonna slide its way into theaters next Friday, and I feel like if you like thriller movies, you should probably take a chance on this. Again, you don't have to like rush to see it. You don't gotta do that. I'm just saying, like when it comes on your radar, The Amateur, just remember it. Be like, glad I saw it. It's good and bad on why The Amateur comes out in theaters next Friday, and yeah, I think you should definitely check it out when you get a chance, and here's why. From adding in the movie, like I said, Rami Malek, he was extraordinary in this movie. We already knew he was an amazing actor, but in this movie, he just kills it even more, because his dude is literally like the definition of somebody who's like, yeah, don't fuck with the smart, quiet kid. So while this dude is straight up not a killer, and they pretty much convey that in almost a lot of key scenes in this movie, the dude is wicked smart, and he's just like, oh my, yeah, don't mess with this dude. The definition of, I don't have to use a bullet to kill you, I could just put you in this like freaking jigsaw trap and you're just dead. I like those type of people. They're my kind of people. Laurence Fishburne, he's not in the movie a lot. He's in the movie enough for a supporting role, and he was cool too. Just, you know, Laurence Fishburne, who want to check. And he did good in that. Okay, plot. What's the movie about? More or less, we got Charlie. He's our character, our main eyes and ears in this entire scenario. He's got a wife. So you know what happens when you got a wife in the movie? They get kidnapped and they get murdered. So now he's like, I want the CIA to pretty much find this person or people to get revenge. They pretty much tell him to fuck off. So he's going to take matters into his own hands and find the killers and right what was wrong. Simple premise. Right in the pocket. That's what you need to know. Okay, what's the good in the movie? It's a thriller movie, so the thrills. The thrills are really good because, like I said, the movie, it starts immediately. You get introduced to Charlie and Charlie's world, Charlie's character, stuff like that. You just know, like, okay, this dude is like, he's like 90s hacker smart shit like that. He can look at source code, it's just pretty much decrypted, like he's fucking in the Matrix or something. Dude is smart. A quick example, there's a moment where, like, you know, he's trying to find out who, how, when the killers, you know, end up killing his wife, stuff like that. He pretty much hacked into all these cameras, stuff like that. He pretty much did like an Iron Man 3, where he just made a 3D remodel of the entire crime scene and shit. How he did all that, I don't know, because he's smart and it's in the script, so he could do it. But the movie does a good job making you believe he could do it, so that's what's important. But I said, dude's smart, so when they're going after the bad guys and shit like that, again, he's not a killer, so he doesn't know how to, you know, shoot people and stuff. What he does know how to do is pretty much rig up some stuff. Like, you saw that scene, you know, with the dude in the pool and shit like that, and he's like, yeah, I rigged it so if you don't swim fast enough, it's going to explode or you're going to just fall to your death. Yeah, that's like one of 3 major, like, holy shit, like, crazy moments in this movie. That was good. It does a good job being one of those political thrillers as well, because it's not just Charlie you're following. You also got CIA who's trying to stop Charlie from doing what he's doing because of reasons I'm not going to spoil. It's happening too in the background, so it's like there's like a couple of things happening. You can pretty much follow all of them, but the focus is still on Charlie, so that's what's important. That's who we're rooting for to kick out the asshole. Bad I say about the movie, the fact that it is a 2-hour, 3-minute movie, and it's like the first 2 halves of the movie, the pacing is just great because everything's just happening. We're following great till we get to like the third half where it's like the movie kind of like it realizes that, okay, this movie's getting a little long, so let's kind of just speed run to like the last big baddie in the movie. Let's just speed get to that. It's a little bit jarring, just like, I feel like there's some scenes you could have cut out to get to that smoother, but at the end of the day, when the reveal does happen and shit does go down, make it be like, oh, that was pretty cool. A little sloppy, But cool. Today, The Amateur was a movie I had a pretty good time with. I did enjoy the performances. Rami Malek is a killer in this movie without ever actually killing anybody. Killing anybody in the sense that, like, yeah, John Kramer, he never killed anybody either, but you know. The good movie, had a good time with it, so we're going to see it, stream it, or skip it. I think I'm going to say that The Amateur would be a pretty safe movie if you go ahead and see it. Maybe a matinee. And The Amateur comes out in theater next Friday. You'll see it, you're not going to see it. Type below, let me know your thoughts on it, and hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys next week for more movies as April is going. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.